All right, so we're using this tool we've been working on to take a look at some of the Mississippi state representative districts. I'm hoping to check out some pickups. There are no even races in
Hmm.
Mississippi. Lean, however, okay, we got two held by Dims. These registered voter counts are crazy small. Turnout
Hmm.
is low. We checked before this recording, and this seems accurate. I was a little surprised. But this is the kind of race you feel, especially if it's close like this, that I feel like I could win with a song. There's a really small base on both sides and a pretty decently sized middle. The race is small, which means the turnout is small, means your win number is small.
So if you're a Republican running this race, you kind of have a base of 2,100 people of a win
Mhm.
number, basically, let's call it 2,400. So it's really getting your people out, and can you get a slice of that unidentified independent?
Yeah, basically, that's pretty much it. All campaigns follow roughly the same trajectory, right? January, May, you're looking at building out your organization, and you've got about 2K people to do that, which is about 50 hours of door knocking. That's a couple weeks. Obviously, I'd start with like a text first just to gauge them. You could probably cut that number in half. The independents, right? You have June, July, August, September to put out 76 hours of door knocking here. That's wildly doable.
So if you start to design your avatar of a winning candidate, it's somebody who's going to be willing to put in the work, but it's absolutely a worthwhile investment of their time because it is certainly achievable when you're looking at these numbers.
Yeah, I said you could win it with a song, but that's obviously hyperbole. You could win it by working. You could outwork your opponent in a race this size and steal it out from under. And maybe there's something I'm missing, but it looks Democrat controlled without a Republican running in it since it's been redistricted. Again, I know nothing about the Republican organization in this area, but it seems to me like if you found somebody who would be willing to knock doors, you send a few texts, you engage people, you do a few events to build an organization, and then you start knocking on these doors, right? Less than 100 hours.
So these are kind of the interesting extractions that you're able to make just looking at this high level data. That's always a shocking thing. And I promise myself I will not continue to be shocked about it, but I always am about how few registered voters, and then of those that actually show up to vote.
And if you want to see one of these for your district, head on over to Bootstrap Office, scroll down and fill this out. Ryan and I will get an email and we'll contact you super shortly.
Super shortly.